welcome back to my channel. I feel very small today because I zoomed you all the way out. So today I am recreating this eyeshadow look that I had in my Halloween tutorial for my my contour gone wrong video. For those of you who requested this video, I'm doing this for you guys. A few people were like, I want to see that eye makeup, so I was like, okay. So I thought I would recreate it. Obviously it's probably going to be a bit different. I did stay pretty true to exactly what I did, so hopefully it's what you are after. I feel a little bit weird today because my hair's straight and I never normally have like super straight hair. I don't know how I feel about it. I normally like curly hair and I don't like hair around my face too much either. But anyways, I hope you guys like this video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you do like this glam warm berry kind of makeup look. And obviously I went for a wing today because I was feeling a little bit dramatic when I was creating this eye look. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Go and follow me on Instagram if you would like to keep up to date with my everyday life. And if you would like to see how I got to this look, please keep watching. So I'm starting off with one eye already done as I didn't want to stuff it up, and I'm going in with this orange Colourpop shadow called Elixir and this blending brush from Vanity Planet, going into and just above the crease, blending upwards towards the brow obviously, which I always do, but also layering the colour up, going from outer corner of the eye where the tape is all the way into the inner corner and just really building that warmth up. Then using this colour called Paradox and the Morphe Bullet Crease brush, I'm using this to apply the colour more accurately into my crease, starting from the outer corner, as you can see, from along the tape, and then bringing it all the way in into the inner corner and building up that colour and really deepening up the crease. As you can tell, it's a super dark, like berry kind of colour. It's a very nice and I like it a lot. And then I'm going in and I'm diffusing the crease using the Morphe G13 blending brush. Colour I'm using this much darker tone, which is called Seeker. It's more of a red brown, I guess, and the same bullet crease brush, first starting off by patting it into the outer corner of my eye, and then I'm going into the actual crease part, slowly bringing it in further and further closer to the inner corner before going ahead and blending it out. I just really wanted to deepen up that outer corner a little bit more. For the lid, I'm using this ultra metallic liquid lip from Colourpop again called DM and this small eye brush, and I'm applying the colour onto my lid where there currently is no colour, as you can see, and just before my crease, sort of etching that in. Now I know what you hoodies are thinking, this will transfer onto my crease, blah blah blah. Well, it actually doesn't. I just kept my eyes shut for a little bit longer and it dried amazingly, and I was pretty shocked, to be honest. And to make sure, I also covered it with this Colourpop Shadow Sequin. It's more of like a sort of peachy goldy tone, and it really added something extra to my lid. And then I also went ahead and used both the same warm berry tones and blended and deepened up my crease a little bit more just to blend it in so the lines weren't so stark. Now onto the Sigma liner. I'm using this small brush and starting by applying it along the tape, obviously, to create that tail, and then I'm also going to then bring it in and filling it in also. Then using my Kat Von D tattooed liner, I'm going over the top to fill in the line a little more to make it darker, and also bring it across further along the lid, sort of transitioning a little better, just because I think it's better for more precise application. Then it is time to remove the tape and apply my mascara using the L'Oreal False Lash Superstar, which I've been loving lately, with and without false lashes. And then I am for once applying lashes on camera. I know, don't go crazy. And I'm using these pre-used. This is the second time I'm using these xoBeauty lashes, which are my favorites. They are the Glamourista lashes, and I am then waiting for the glue to dry, and I'm going to, of course, sort of press the lashes together, which is what I always do. Once the glue's dried, I am covering the lash line with the Kat Von D tattoo liner again, just to cover up the glue and to make the lashes look like they connect better to my lash line. I am then highlighting my brow bone using the Becca Champage Pop and this small brush, which I pretty much always use. Now onto face, I'm using my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC20, one of my holy grails, and applying it with this Real Techniques small foundation brush under my eyes, and then I'm going to go ahead and blend it all in, of course, with my damp beauty blender. For baking today, I'm using my Mercier Loose Translucent Powder, of course, and I'm applying that under my eyes using the same damp sponge, and then I'm also applying that to my forehead as well. While I wait for that to bake, I'm using MAC Medium Dark around the rest of my face, as you can see with this big giant brush that I have from Vanity Planet, sort of just patting and putting that onto my face. Then onto lips, I'm using two of my MAC favorites, using MAC Strip Down Liner, of course, to line my lips. And then I'm using the Perfect Nude Yash for my lipstick. I just love this color so much. It's definitely a new favorite for me. Then wiping away the baking, I'm using my Real Techniques small contour brush and the same MAC Medium Dark powder again. As you guys know, I don't like a super white face look. And then, sorry about the lighting, it's going a bit crazy today, but I'm using my Maybelline 24-hour gel liner, and I'm applying that, as you can see, along my lash line, sort of along my waterline, but applying it more heavily on the outer corner, really thickly. And then I'm also blending it in and sort of bringing it across using the Sigma Short shader a little more. Then using the color Elixir and my Bullet Crease brush, I'm applying that along the entire lash line, followed by both Paradox and Seeker. I'm putting, of course, my color Paradox, and I'm applying that with the Sigma Short shader along my entire lower lash line, as I mentioned. And then I'm also grabbing Seeker, and I'm just sort of patting that more in the outer corner where the darker color is. For bronzer, I know, so boring, I'm using the Rimmel Natural Bronzer in Sun Glow, applying that first on my forehead and then on my cheeks to frame my face. You guys know I love a bit of a bronze glow. And then for my color on my cheeks today, I'm using the MAC Mineralize blush in Warm Soul. I just thought it added a nice little soft glow. I felt like applying a little bit more of a contour on my face, so then I used the NYX Highlighter and Contour Duo and this Benefit Contour brush just sort of along my cheeks, and then sort of like a light nose contour. And then I'm highlighting, of course, using, again, Becca Champage Pop along my cheeks, really layering that up. And then I also put it along my nose and my Cupid's bow, no surprises there. And then I'm also spraying my face to set it and make it look all glowy using MAC Fix Plus. And then here you have it. This is the finished look of the day. I hope you guys liked it. I hope it is what a lot of you were requesting, obviously, because I recreated the look. I don't know. I feel like it's exactly what I did, but I don't know. Some days I think I just look different, but I hope you guys liked it. Give it a big thumbs up if you did. Let me know in the comments below what you would like to see next. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and hopefully I will see you all very, very soon. Bye, guys.